Um, and the other thing I'll say here is that the way I think about one-on-ones is that it's kind of like procrastination, right? I mean, the concept of procrastination applies here. And then if you have a one-on-one like every month or every 2 months, which is like really infrequent, that's not really good for your career because that means that your manager and maybe you to some extent will only be thinking about career growth and these deeper conversations once a month or once every 2 months. And the tendency for most people is going to be I'm basically going to punt it, ignore the issue until my next one on one. However, if you now have a weekly one on one, it's like a forced reminder to you and your manager that, hey, this is important and you want to spend a meaningful amount of time talking about career growth. And so that's the other kind of benefit of a recurring weekly one on one is that it really forces you and the people around you to think about if you're making progress toward your goals.
Yeah, I really like the procrastination kind of connection that Rahul just drawn because the way I see manager one-on-ones in particular is that it's kind of like cleaning your house. So the more frequently you clean your house, then it's kind of like a better quality of living for you because then like the high frequency, if you clean your house once a week, then you're mostly living in a pretty clean place. But if you don't clean your house very often, it's going to get dirtier and dirtier, and it's going to become harder and harder to live there because you have like all
Yeah.
this like trash and stuff piling up everywhere. Like you can survive in a house that hasn't been cleaned in 2 months, but it's like very difficult. And it's kind of the same thing with work because like if you don't talk with your manager, you're going to have all these like work issues piling up. Like, oh, I don't understand like this project, or I don't get along with this person, and all those things are just going to fester if you don't seriously clear them out with the one-on-one, like the manager one-on-one mechanism.